William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Heiress, The Revelations of Anne de Bourgh by Molly Greeley. Performed by Ell Potter. Part 1. Rosings Park, Kent. Chapter 1. I was not always small and sickly. When she was in a remembering mood, my nurse sometimes liked to tell me my own story. It began with the moment she beheld me for the first time, still wet from my mother's womb. "The infant was robust at birth," she said, as if my origin was just another fairy story. "Fat and dimpled as could be, with hair sticking up from her head like soft dark feathers." Her mother, pleased her work was done, did not even mind, as so many other women must, that it had all been to bring a girl into the world, for Lady Catherine was wise enough to wed Sir Louis de Bourgh, whose estate could pass as easily to a daughter as to a son. She praised her new daughter's nose, the unlikely slope of which already gave her the look of Lady Catherine's own noble relations, and declared that she should be named Anne, after her own elder sister. Baby Anne's father and his steward drank a toast of finest brandy to her health. I could imagine them together, firelight making the brandy glow in Papa's crystal glasses. I could even imagine Nurse, looking down at my infant face with her own broad face, full of curiosity and good humour. Mamma was harder to picture. She so rarely lay abed that it was difficult to think of her tucked up among the cushions after the exertion of birth. But soon enough, Nurse went on, Anne's health declined. She turned peevish and miserable, and nothing, neither her mother's arms nor her nurse's milky breasts, could calm her. The parish doctor was called for. He said the babe suffered from an excess of wind, and prescribed a bittersweet tincture of laudanum to help her sleep. And sleep I did. I slept so long and deeply, Nurse said, that when she woke in the early hours of the morning, it was to find her own shift wet with leaked milk. She put me, still sleeping, to her hard, swollen breasts, gratitude for the rest the medicine afforded us both, warring with worry when I suckled only a little, and so lethargically that the excess milk had to be expressed by hand into the wash basin. When I woke at last, I turned fractious again almost at once, wailing loudly enough to be heard far beyond the nursery. The entire household went tense and afraid, the babe's cries powerful and unstoppable as sea waves in a storm. Her poor parents were frantic, and helpless as any parents whose child is clearly in pain. But the good doctor was called back, and he brought with him more drops, which worked their magic again directly. Though Nurse tried to wean me from my medicine once or twice, I always wailed again so loudly, like a pig brought to slaughter, and turned consumptive, hot and chilled by turns, my chest rattling. She learned to dose me. My magic drops, she called them, smiling, at intervals, which alleviated my discomfort and kept me sweetly sleeping much of the time. And though the soft rolls at my ankles and wrists melted away like snow in spring, Dr. Grant, with a shake of his greying head, said it seemed I would likely always be delicate, and Mamma
Sample complete. Ready to continue?